Welcome, everyone, to a piece of college football history as we crown this season's national champion. There's been so much that's gone into getting here, twists and turns, and now it builds to this, the battle for supremacy. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 3 seed in this playoff, the USC Trojans, taking on a team from the ACC, the Miami Hurricanes. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined as always by Kirk Herbstreit. And this is it. 2 teams enter, 1 team leaves here as national champions. Let's get this going. The kickoff team is out there, and you can feel the energy. One game to determine the national championship. Bringing it out, it's Jefferson. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. Down here for this offense. They'll change the pre-snap look now. First play of the drive, they come out throwing. Oh, it's picked off. What a play. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Chris, I cannot believe the very first play of the national title, we've already got a turnover. I think the quarterback really trusted his receiver, tried to put it in there, and the defense capitalizes by being able to get their eyes on the football to come up with that interception.
Handoff to the back. Ball carrier running through tackles. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, SC. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
Try to add the lead now with a PAT. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Jefferson. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. Wasn't alert enough, didn't get the playoff. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback unaware of the play clock. That'll cost them 5. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. The gain good for just a few yards. The defense swarming to the football.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense is countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Offense getting set. It's second down. Looking downfield, it's Burks. It's incomplete. That was caused by the defensive pressure. And now it brings up third down.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this.
On the junior, gets home making a sack there.
How about that? The defense does their job on third down and long. They get after that quarterback, and now it's fourth and forever. Coverage did its part. Let's not forget about that. Buying the pass rush enough time to get after the quarterback.
Good effort by the return man. They get him down, but that's a solid gain on the return. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Great possession last time. They punch it into the end zone. Can the defense come up with a stop this time? And looking to throw now on first down. They'll actually lose yardage after the catch. The defense all over him that time.
Boy, the defense does such a good job of taking any threat downfield away. All he could do is throw it to his back, and loss of yards, now you're behind the sticks.
Getting set. Here's second down. There's the handoff. Tackled way behind the line. He'll lose 6 there. When they don't block the defensive end, it shows some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
Crucial third down play coming up. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this third down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the returner brought down by the coverage team. And here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. And the wideout goes in motion. Dropping back, it's Burks. Receiver makes the grab. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass here on second down. And he pulls in the catch. And they keep the drive going. It's a first down to the 46.
Just a great throw and an even better catch here by Miami to be able to come up with a big play for this offense. Oh, my gosh. Just an embarrassment of riches when it comes to Miami in the wide receiver position. You could say not recently. They've had some pretty good players, but you go back, Michael Irvin, Andre Johnson, Reggie Wayne, Santana Moss. I just could keep going and going when it comes to the Canes.
Second down after that completion. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker, inches away.
Now, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
Third down play now, trying to keep this impressive drive going. They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. The game picks up the first down, tackled at the 37.
Well, it's a great job here by this offensive line and the running back to be able to pick up the first down. Let's face it, they've dug themselves a hole here in this first half. The only way they can get back into this game is converting on third down. It's exactly what they were able to do, get a new set of downs and a chance to put points on the board.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. From the pocket, delivers over the middle.
Well, the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
The Hurricanes come to the line to run the hurry-up. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. He'll hand it off. And he's brought down, but not before he gets first down yardage. The Hurricanes come to the line to start a fresh set of downs. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. To throw, it's Burks. Pressure is coming. And the junior able to get home with the sack.
Chris, I think we're starting to see a theme here in this national championship, and to me, it's this defensive pressure. I don't know if I thought that prior to this game, but now that we're watching it here in this first half, that's the second sack. They're getting after this quarterback in a big way today.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. And the pass rush has got him again. Back-to-back sacks.
I mean, it's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
Touchdown, Miami. Made the defense look slow that time. So a long, methodical scoring drive, great execution, championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. Trojans offense is back out on the field. Last time was a quick 3 and out. Can they get a drive going this time? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Short connection to the tight end here. That's a big gain before he goes out of bounds. It'll move the sticks more than enough for a first down.
Boy, just a great throw and outstanding accuracy by this USC quarterback. We always know over the years that SC has as much history as anybody at this quarterback spot, and sure is living up to that right now.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds a man to the left. Big catch downfield. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the first down.
I understand the concept of bringing the blitz, and you hope that it gets home. But if you don't, you leave your corner in man-to-man situation against this wide receiver, that is a tough ask for this corner, and he's going to lose that battle more often than not.
Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? offense looking to throw the ball. Short pass finds the tight end. But he's hammered by the linebacker. What a hit.
Boy, that's pretty good coverage here by this defense. Not much of a window to throw this ball into, but the quarterback's accuracy and the size of the tight end picks up a nice gain.
Second down play coming up for this offense. Off play action, he's looking to throw. Hit as he threw, he's going deep here. And the deep shot falls incomplete, but wait, there is a flag on the play, so we'll check that out. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Offense getting set up. Here's second down. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And he dumps it off to the tight end, making people miss. Tackle made after a big gain.
Because I don't know if that's a busting coverage or just a mistake by this defense, but the tight end is all alone. Nobody around him, an easy throw for the quarterback, and obviously a huge gain for the offense.
And the Trojans are in the red zone. Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Fights through a tackle. And heads out of bounds after a decent gain.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here. He's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down here. Time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. And they hit him just as he releases the ball. It's incomplete. The clock has stopped. We've reached the 2-minute warning before halftime. Crucial third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Can he make it to the marker? Tackle, but only after picking up a fresh set of downs.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Pass caught. Can he get in? And he will score. Touchdown, USC.
Man, I love running backs that can hurt you on the ground and through the air. The defense this time just underestimates his ability to catch the ball, and then the speed afterwards, and it's a touchdown.
See if they can convert the point after. PAT makes it a 7-point lead. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the fair catch signaled for and taken. And the Miami offense is back on the field. Well, it's been an entertaining first half. Not much time remaining to cut into this lead. Looking downfield, it's Burks. Caught quickly. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Important second down play coming up. Motion by the back will make the defense adjust. Second down, we're going to throw it. They give the running back a touch in the pass game. Catch made over the middle. Takes it out to the 44. That's good for a first down. The Canes will come to the line to run the hurry up. First down. Looking to throw the football. Catch made across the middle by the running back. They make the tackle, but not before a solid gain on that pass.
Well, this is the risk you take when you play man-to-man coverage and you leave a linebacker on a running back. The quarterback does a nice job of seeing that mismatch and getting the ball to the back for some good yards.
The Canes pick up enough to get a first down there.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
And the Canes lining up here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. Oh, the pass is picked off. Not a great return, but the interception wipes out the scoring threat and gives the offense the ball at the 32.
Well, the quarterback ends up being a tad aggressive, and he ends up paying for it with a pick. I get that that might be part of his playing style, but there's a difference between being aggressive and being careless.
Looking to throw it on first down. And he lofts it toward the left sideline. Catch made down inside the 20. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Trojans.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. So the offense getting some momentum before halftime with a touchdown. Now they kick off in hopes the defense can get a quick stop. And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. And the Hurricanes offense retakes the field. Let's see what they do here in the final minute of the half. Try to get aggressive and cut into this lead or play it safe. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Oh my gosh, they almost came up with another interception. They had a pick on the last drive. They're doing such a good job of baiting this quarterback into throwing the ball into coverage and then making a play on the ball. Let's see if they can keep this going.
Quarterback wants to throw it on second down. There's contact on the throw. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. That's the wide receiver coming in motion now. To the air, it's Burks. Throws to the tight end. Wow, lays out and makes a spectacular catch. First down, clock stops for a moment, but no huddle here. They've got to hurry. Timeout is called to Duck strategy late in this close game with halftime approaching. A new set of downs after that completion. Looks like the QB is changing the play at the line. First down, looking to throw the ball. And they heave it deep downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the air. Good chance for the defense to come up with an interception there.
After the incompletion on first down, looking to throw it again. Catch hauled in here over the middle. An explosive play. Big game. Spotted down near the 37. On first and 10, looking to throw. Fires it to the wideout. And this is dropped. Would have been a huge game, but he could not collect it. So with only a few seconds left in the half, the field goal unit comes out of the field. This is a daunting attempt from 54 yards out. We'll see if he's got the leg. And that is no good. Still losing by 14 after the miss. Minutes going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. The Hurricanes will kick this away to begin the second half. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And here comes the USC offense back on the field. They take the field with serious momentum. They have been tough to stop so far. Can they keep it going? Now someone moved just a bit too early. That'll cost him 5 yards. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Quarterback sets up, looking for an open man. On the run, he'll let it go. And it's picked off. He throws it right into double coverage and pays for it. It's a pick and a long return before finally being taken down.
Boy, just when it looked like they had complete control of the national championship, they turned the ball over. The only real mistake they could have made to give their opponent a chance to get back into the game, and they've done it.
The Hurricanes hoping to punch it in here. They have first and goal. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
You get to the national championship, Chris, you'd love to see more balance. They've not been able to run the football the entire game, putting everything on this quarterback in their passing game.
Backed up to the 5-yard line now for second and goal. And the back now goes in motion. They flip it to him on the jet sweep. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, that's one of those plays that works better against certain defensive looks, but not every defense is the same. They were all over that one. Let's see if they continue to attack to the outside on the perimeter to set something up downfield.
Pre-snap motion from the offense. They're going to throw on third and goal. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hurricanes.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. It's very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He's tackled at the 17, so it would have been better to leave it in the end zone for a touchback. And the USC offense is back out on the field. Remember, the last possession ended quickly. The interception on the first play. Let's see if they can do better here. It's a 2-yard gain. 2nd and 8 coming up.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a first down.
They're going to pick up the first down. Nice catch, but even a better throw to show the accuracy and efficiency from that quarterback spot. And my gosh, they have so many great quarterbacks over the years that played at USC. Go back to Carson Palmer, the year he won the Heisman. What a brilliant career he had for the men of Troy. Matt Leinart, think back to those Norm Chow offenses and the championships that Matt Leinart won. And, of course, more recently, Caleb Williams for Lincoln Riley, running and throwing and making throws just like that.
They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And they'll move the 6 on that one. It's a first down to the 42.
It was a nice job up front by the offensive line. But give the running back an assist for setting those blocks up before he was able to get downfield for the first down.
And the Trojans are moving quickly down the field. Using the ground game here. Tailback has the handoff. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield at the 48.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And the Trojans will line up on 1st and 10. They'll hand it off. The gain is 2 yards, so it's 2nd and 8. The offense going with the hurry up. Change of pace now, looking to throw the football. Takes a shot as he lets it go. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time. And now 3rd down coming up.
Well, I love to see this quarterback sit in there and take the hit. But, man, he's got to do a better job of recognizing where to go with the ball and just throw it away. You can't throw it into double coverage.
Dropping back, we're going to throw for the first down. Looks to the left, pass caught. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs.
You know, with the lead in the national championship in the second half, there are a lot of offensive coordinators around the country that would be more conservative, run the ball, keep the clock moving. I love the fact that this offensive coordinator takes a chance here, throws the football, shows the confidence he has in a quarterback, and it really pays off for him.
Here comes a first down pass attempt. QB to the tight end for a completion. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now.
Well, he continues to have time to throw the football, and he makes his defense pay for it. Now, they realized coming into this game they had to take away his ability to throw the football downfield, but it's the receivers and their plays after the catch that's really giving them a hard time.
And looking to throw now on first down. It's a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly, a very short gain on the play.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
They look to throw it here on second down. Looking right, this one caught. And the tackle is made on what's going to be the final play of this period. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. They'll run it from the gun. A gain of 2 yards. Now it's second down and 8. Defense cannot get off the field. The long drive continues. Looking to pass here on second down. He's got it near the end zone. Brought down at the 5 after the catch. The offense really threatening now. So here we go, third down in the red zone, the kind of play that decides football games. He'll be brought down just a few inches short of that first down marker. The Trojans will hustle to the line to crank the tempo. Needs a completion here on fourth down. And the pass is incomplete. A crucial misfire here late in the game. And the ball will turn over on downs.
Chris, I like the call here going for it on fourth down, but the receiver has got to do a better job of knowing exactly where that first down marker is and run that route a yard or two beyond the sticks to be able to give yourself a chance to pick up the first down. Instead, the defense comes up with a stop and they get the ball back.
They'll run it to the left. And the defense all over that running play. They stop it around the 2.
But how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground. And it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. Backed up at the 1. He's going to throw it. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Out past the 30. Crosses the 10. Touchdown, Canes. This offense really clicking. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you said, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch, and this defense just unable to corral him.
And so it'll be a touchback, ball spotted at the 25. Trojans Houston's offense is back out on the field. The last time they were stopped on 4th and goal. Rolled the dice, came up empty. Can they get it going again here? Ball handed off. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line.
It's a good, solid gain. 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
The game makes it 2nd and medium. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. Finds that big tight end for a short pass. Tackled at the 40. That'll earn a fresh set of downs.
Well, the defense loads up to show blitz, and anytime they bring that kind of pressure, the quarterback knows he's got to be able to get the ball out of his hands quickly. Nice job of locating the tight end for that first down.
On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And a short pitch and catch to the tight end. He'll be taken down, but he crosses midfield to the 48.
That's another accurate throw by this quarterback. And Chris, we did our prep to get ready for the national championship. We all knew that this quarterback potentially could have a big day, but I didn't expect him to get into this kind of zone. This guy cannot miss just having one of those dream performances.
And the Trojans starting a new series here on 1st and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw complete to the tight end.
Just a good job of spreading the wealth, making sure everybody's getting their touches. When you do that, the defense can't lock in on one guy or two guys. Make them have to be aware of everybody. It allows you to continue to spread the ball around and spread the field, making it tougher for this defense.
Handoff here from the shotgun. They stop him, but it's a first down. And it's the 2-minute warning here as we set up for a close, dramatic finish to this one. It's a 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. The linebacker shifting around now. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Finds his man. And the game just good enough for a first down.
Well, I'll tell you what, this guy's been able to put the ball in some tight spots all game long. And here we are, late in the game. He needs to continue to play with that consistency. And that's a great example that he's up to it.
And this one goes nowhere. Lucky to get back to the line of scrimmage. Timeout is called by the defense. That's their first of the half.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Now it's 2nd down here. They'll hand it off. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Chris, what I love here is just the vision by the running back. Showing great patience, the hole opens up, and then he's able to use his speed to pick up some good yards.
1st and goal, clock winding down. A great chance for this offense to get a go-ahead score. And he'll set up to throw. Caught near the goal line. Touchdown, Southern California. They go in front in the final minute of play. This is just quarterback wizardry. An amazing game with a national championship on the line tonight.
This might be as good of a quarterback performance as I've seen in a national championship in some time. The defense has got to try to do something to get him out of sync by trying to blitz or sit back and change up coverage, because what they've called up to this point just isn't working.
Heichel made it to 29, so he picks up about 4 yards by bringing it out of the end zone. Here comes the Miami offense back out onto the field. And it comes down to this. They need a touchdown. They've got some time to work with. How aggressive will they be? It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw a good pass rush there on 1st down.
Chris, I got to be honest. I mean, this is the national championship. We've seen so much out of this quarterback throughout the year and these receivers, and yet here in this biggest stage, they cannot do anything through the air. The timing is off. Now, again, you got to give credit to the defense, but I'm just shocked to see the way they're performing today.
The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. To throw, it's Burks. Quick throw to his receiver. Oh, that one's picked off. Look out, he's got some space. Across the 40. That's a potential game changer, the pick and the big return.
Oh, man, Chris, I really thought this offense had a chance to get back into this game. The only thing you'd hate to see is the interception. But give credit to the defense. They come up with a big play that potentially ices the game.
And here comes the USC offense back on the field. So it's still a one-possession game. The offense would love to work the clock here, but they can't take their foot off the gas. And he will be stuffed for no gain. And the defense takes a timeout to stop the clock with 28 seconds remaining.
That back just had nowhere to go. Got to give credit to the defense and their run fits on that play.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. The shotgun running play call. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. And the defense stops the clock with a timeout, 24 seconds remaining.
Well, how fitting for him to get another nice carry here, because it's been that kind of game in the national title. We knew coming in that he was going to be showcased. I didn't think he would have this kind of performance on this big of a stage, but he has, and a big reason why they're going to win this national title.
Marked out of bounds, but it's another big game. This air attack, no problem moving the ball up and down the field today.
Well, you go through the grind that this team has gone through, you learn to realize that your quarterback's going to be able to deliver on critical down and distances. There you go, 3rd down, big-time opportunity to put this game away. They convert, and I think that may do it.
That's it. It's official. We have our national champions. They're the last team standing at the top of the mountain, Kirk, national champions.
Well, it's been so much fun to watch this team play all year long. They've had some challenging moments. They've been able to overcome them. And how fitting, a close game in the national championship. They come through one more time. And as you say, they hold the trophy. They are the national champions of the year.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. They are official, your kings of college football and national champions, the USC Trojans.